Hi, good evening everyone. This is Talib, your reliable realtor. I'm back again with a new video, and in today's video I'm going to talk about a new project, a new master community that is coming up, and this community is by the biggest private developer called Damac. In this video I'll also try to address a lot of questions in regards to the supply, because there is an overwhelming response to Dubai real estate market nowadays. A lot is happening in Dubai real estate, so there is a growing concern if there is an overflow of supply of the properties that we get right now in the market. So that will be one of the agenda in today's video. In addition to that, I will be also talking and giving you a foolproof strategy how to maximize the gains here, how to get in early and you make money here. So first thing first, in terms of this particular project, Damac is launching the sixth master community. I would rather say the fifth master community, because Sun City, there was a previous launch, was not a master community. So Damac started with Damac Hills 1. Right now I'm standing in the sales center. This sales center is located in Damac Hills 1. Damac Hills, the success of Damac Hills 1 was followed with Damac Hills 2. Over there, if you can see that over there on my left is the model of Damac Hills 2. Beautiful community, over 45 million square feet of area. Once completed, over 30,000 people will be living there. It has got everything that you can think of in terms of amenities, in terms of facilities. I have done a separate video that I did during a launch in one of the clusters called Violet. If you want to see, I'll put the link in the description below. That was Damac Hills 2. First two clusters, community Damac Hills and Damac Hills 2. Late 2021, they came up with this new master community called Damac Lagoon. That was right after the COVID, when people were pretty much restricted to their apartments. That is when the idea was conceptualized. So they came up with a lagoon theme cluster which was inspired by the best Mediterranean cities across the globe. So there was a cluster called Malta, there was a cluster called Costa Brava, Venice, Portofino, Santorini, to name few. So the best of each Mediterranean city was taken and infused in that community. So that was Damac Lagoon. Nothing available. The construction is in full swing for Damac Lagoon. Of course, in the later part of the video, we will also go to the actual site of Damac Lagoon to showcase what is happening there. And after the announcement of the relocation of the Dubai International Airport, that was very recently, His Highness made a decision that the Dubai International, right now the current airport will be moved to Dubai South. Damac launched another master community called Damac Riverside, only about 1700 units. Everything was sold out day one. Similarly, last month Damac launched another community called Sun City. That is why I said I won't call it a master community, because this was part of the Cherrywood, where Damac managed to bought land from Miras. That was way back in the day. So that they had only about 750 units. That's why I call it Damac Sun City Cherrywood. If you ask me, is there any availability in either of these launches, whether it is Damac Riverside or Sun City? My answer is big no. And if you think I'm bluffing, there is information available on the social media. You can go check, you can check through your sources that if there is any availability in any of these communities right now. There is no availability. Everything was sold out day one. Forget about first day, it was sold out in matter of minutes. I was there personally during the launch of Riverside in Coca-Cola Arena, and it was a chaos. People had the checks in their hand, people were ready to pay the money, but there was no availability. It was gone. So that is it. Now let's talk about new property, which is Damac Island, the newest community. There we have a chance. It is so very early. It's going to be a 30 million square feet community. I'll talk about the community a little later in my video, but since it is an extension of Damac Lagoon. It's not exactly extension. They call it an upgraded version of Damac Lagoon. So if you go to this government website called GIS.DDA, where you can check the exact location of the projects, you can also verify where the metro line will be passing through. That website has this project registered as Damac Lagoons 2. So Since it's an upgraded version of Damac Lagoons 2, I'll take you to the Damac Lagoons location where the construction is in full swing to just give you an idea about how things are going there. Yes, we cannot get inside Damac Lagoons because the access is restricted, but I'll try to get as close as possible. And just about 2 days ago, I came here at around 2:30 midnight, and just to verify the claim that if the construction is 24/7, and yes, the construction was full swing. So let's go to the Damac Lagoon location and showcase what is happening there. All right, so before we actually go to Damac Lagoon site, I just wanted to add this small part. This was the Sun City that I was talking about, the previous launch. These were very limited in numbers, only about 750 units. I would call this a master community because this was an inside Cherrywood, where Damac managed to get a plot. So this is the kind of community, beautiful layouts. These are also pretty similar to Damac Lagoons, 4 and 5 bedroom townhouses. Only about 750 units. Everything was sold out day one, matter of minutes. These are the amenities that you can see. That over there is the social club area. So that is it. Here the starting price was 2.2 million, but realistically speaking, the 4 bedroom was going for 2.7, 2.8 million. That was just the starting price where you get one unit with a smaller layout. So don't want to talk much about it because nothing is available right now here. It's only about 2.2 million square foot community. Now let's go to the Damac Lagoon and showcase you what is happening there. So as you can see behind me, that is Damac Lagoon for you. Over there, that is Damac Mall inside Dubai, Damac Hills. So the point why I tried to do this video is to just showcase, if you just look around the entire Damac Lagoon, the construction is in full swing. You see all these construction vehicles. It is a 24/7 construction happening to make sure that you get your properties, you get your townhouses, independent villas on time. And in fact, other day I came here personally at 2:30 a.m. to check because Damac is claiming that they are doing a 24/7 construction, just to verify their claim. Yes, when I came here, I saw the construction was in full swing. So you can see at what level this is happening. So I will take you back in 2021 when Damac Lagoon was launched. If you are driving in Dubai, if you are in the metro station, you are in the bus, you would see this everywhere. It just took the market by storm. The first cluster that Damac launched there was Santorini, where they were selling a 4-bed approximately at 1.7 million. Please understand, this is how you made money, by being early in the market. So 1.7 million for a 4-bedroom townhouse there. And they were selling 5 bedrooms at approximately 2.4, 2.5 million. Fast forward to the last cluster, which was last year in Damac Lagoons, called Damac Lagoon Morocco. They were selling a 4-bedroom townhouse at 3.2 million. That's a staggering difference from 1.7 to 3.2. So you need to understand, not only Damac Lagoon is appreciating in value directly from the developer. Yes, there are a lot who are claiming that you can get it in the secondary market at 2.4 million. Absolutely true. You can get something in the secondary market at 2.4 million, but you have to understand, you don't get the payment plan. You have to see if your cash flow allows it. If you buy something from the secondary market, you have to put down minimum 50-60%, right? To the original buyer, and then remaining 40% you can take it from the developer as per the payment plan. So this has appreciated from 1.7 to 3.2, and it will keep growing like this because the demand for the townhouses, we will of course go into another part where we'll discuss about the demand and supply, will keep growing. So why I actually brought you to the location, because this community will come to life in about 9 months when the first cluster Santorini is due for handover in July 2025. You understand how people made money here by being early. Let's say you bought something here at 1.7 million. Up until now you have paid about 50-60%. That is approximately 850,000, and if you take into consideration the 4% DLD, 900,000. Now even if you sell it in the secondary market at 2.4 million, you are sitting at a premium of 700,000 against your 850 to 900,000. That is approximately 80% capital gain in about 2 years' time. So that is why I see uh, we can correlate this opportunity. Of course, for someone this was a lost opportunity. Now Damac is giving you another opportunity to buy something in the early phases of Damac Island, where you can maximize your gains. Great price per square feet, great connectivity in terms of upcoming metro lines, centrally located between two airports. 611 is where most of the the villa communities are situated. This is a great deal. Now I'll discuss about some of the demand supply misconception. I'll take the help of the data from the Dubai Land Department and Property Monitor to address some of the issues that you might have in terms of the false sense of oversupply. So let's move on to the data chart and understand more things in details.
So this chart will help you understand about the demand supply myth. If you see, the sale of townhouses is continuously outnumbering the supply of townhouses. Right from 2019, when we have new supply of 2,986 townhouses, as the transaction for the or sale of the townhouses was 7,101. And if you go back fast forward to 2023, we have about 12,597 units coming into the market, whereas 18,835 sales were made. And icing on the cake was, if you see the breakdown, 9,978 units were bought from the developer, indicating a strong demand, very strong demand for the developer inventory, and 7,211 in the secondary market, indicating there are people, the end user, who are buying this property in the secondary market. So that is a good sign for any real estate to have the good blend of both primary and secondary sales. Even up until the first half, the 2024, the supply was only about 6,141 units, whereas the transacted unit has already crossed 8,500. So that is another good sign for Dubai real estate market. We are in real shortage of supply, especially for the townhouses. And this chart over here will try to explain the number of the communities with the highest transaction. Of course, we have seen a lot of launches in Damac Lagoon. So Damac Lagoon is right here on the chart with maximum number of transactions, followed by Damac Hills and then Valley, because Imar is very aggressive nowadays with Valley, and Mohammed bin Rashid City, and so on and so forth. So coming back to another chart where you can see how the prices is increasing constantly over a period of time in townhouses. I mean, one thing that I need to mention here is that not a single launch from the developer has seen a price dip from the previous launch. That you need to understand. With every launch, the prices are only going to increase, and that is also in line with the vision of increasing the population by His Highness, the D33 agenda, Vision 2020, Vision 24. So that is why it is so very important to start early to maximize your gains. Valley started at 1.5. Right now, Valley is 3-bedroom, 2.8, 3 million. Damac Lagoon 1.6, 1.7 to 3 million. So that is why getting early in this new launch of Damac Island will be the key. I'll also try to explain some of more dynamics for you to understand. Here you see the metro line connectivity. Those areas that are highlighted in different colors are different communities. But what I'm trying to do is basically to showcase you what will be the metro connectivity and Ittihad rail connectivity. If you see, our newest community will be here somewhere near Cherrywood, right next to the 611, which will have a yellow metro line passing through it. Right, very close will be the pink line passing through, and of course the Ittihad rail. So it has a lot of connectivity in terms of metro line, Ittihad rail, and all these things play a very big role when it comes to the demand for any property or any villa or townhouse, because connectivity will play a major role, because now Dubai is beyond Business Bay, downtown, Dubai Marina. And of course, if you see this particular area, the land parcel in Dubai land, this is where the majority of the communities are, because you can't have the big communities right next to the Burj Khalifa or Business Bay. If you see, we have Damac Hills, we have Mutun, we have Arabian Ranches 2 by Imar, we have an upcoming Aldar community called Athlon, we have super luxury community called Acres by Dubai Properties, we have the Villa, one of the oldest community, we have Villa Nova, which is again by Dubai Properties. So this area is something like that. So you need to understand how this connectivity and whole thing will play out in long term. Again, talking about the supply, you have to understand approximately right now in Dubai we are about 600 ready units available across all segments. It is, I mean, everything putting together, affordable, luxury, super luxury, everything, 600,000 units. The goal with 2040 vision is to hit 5.8 people, right? And we right now are about 3.8 million people. So now just do a little math. We deliver about 40,000 units every year in Dubai. So if you say take 40,000 units per year for 15 years, it will add 600,000 more units to Dubai's current ready inventory of 600,000, which will be 1.2 million in total ready units available by 2040. 600,000 in 15 years at the rate of 40,000 units per year to existing 600 units will take it to 1.2 million ready units available. So now we are looking at total 1.2 million units. Total. Another 2 million people in addition to current 3.8 million population, which is clearly indicating a supply shortage. So those who understand the basics, understand the value of land, that it will be limited, but number of people moving to Dubai is only growing because of course, a lot of reasons: beautiful infrastructure, lifestyle, stable, safety, security it offers. So I hope it has addressed your concerns. Now let's go inside the Damac Sales Center and understand the new project in detail.
We know Damac communities, the five different communities that they launched, how are they doing in the secondary market, how are the response when they launched the project. We also know how the Damac Lagoon is faring. We went to the site and witnessed ourselves that what are the construction status of the projects. Now let's deep dive into our latest project called Damac Island, or called Damac Lagoons 2. Basically, this is gonna be the Damac's sixth community, fifth master community in total. The sixth community, it will be spread over 30 million square feet of area. It will have okay, before I get into the specifications and the typology of the units, it is inspired by the world's best tropical island, meaning you will have a lot of water features in it. It's an upgraded version of Damac Lagoon. So we will have 4 and 5 bedrooms townhouse, the standard townhouse, pretty similar in layout like Damac Lagoon, and we have independent villas. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put the sizes and the pricing of independent approximately. By the way, all these are approximate pricing on the screen so that you can see it yourself. And again, you have to understand, Damac Lagoon was launched in 2021. That is a 3-year-old concept. Now this is fast forward 2024. So this, we are talking about a community more modern, more contemporary, and of course a lot more amenities. And knowing Damac, when it comes to the amenities, they are super good. I mean, if you just see this community, Damac Hills 2, we have a cricket ground, we have multiple paddle courts, we have a football ground, and all these, we have a lazy river, we have Malibu beach. So they do it like the best when it comes to giving you the amenities. In terms of location, this is centrally located at Emirates Road at 611 and at an equal distance from both current and upcoming international airport. So that is another advantage that you're getting, and it is also next to 3 future metro stations, not one, not two, 3 metro stations. So coming back to this very basic thing, the point here is to come early and submit your EOI to have the good chance to secure a unit. So that is pretty much it. I tried to cover almost everything in regards to and another point I want to highlight, since this 30 million community is not going to launch at once. It will be launched in clusters, pretty much same to the Damac Lagoons. The idea is to launch about 500 to 600 unit in each phase, and with each phase they are going to increase the pricing by 5%, which is pretty standard in Dubai real estate market. So sooner you buy, your chances to gain or maximize your capital is the super good. Being early is the key. So that is pretty much it. I tried to cover everything I could. So if you are interested in something like this, you can give me a call. My number will be in the description below, and we can meet up over a cup of coffee. If you're an international buyer, we can get on a video call, and I can not only try to explain the entire process and filter out the best units for you. I can also give you a foolproof plan, foolproof strategy how to maximize the gain by investing here. I will also give you the exit strategy, that how people who bought it in earlier communities exit and made 80 to 100% in just two years. So that is it. That's pretty much it. Thank you for watching the video, and bye bye.